Water is the most common and most critical resource on Earth, and most people ignore it. That said, you likely already know the following about water. There's about the same amount of it on Earth now as there was millions of years ago. Its power has carved every rock and canyon on this planet. Only 0.007% of the planet's water is available to fuel and feed Earth's 7 billion people. Water use has grown more than twice the rate of population increase in the last century, and that the average American uses about 100 gallons of water every day. Now, you may have heard all that somewhere, and then, like most of us, went on with your lives and watched some cat videos. What you may not know is that how we use water hasn't radically changed in almost 4,000 years. The ancient Romans started moving it around with aqueducts, and even through valves that fed some local homes. Craftsmen and later industry have made these pipes and valves out of the same metals and with the same pouring of molten metal for those same 4,000 years. In fact, it took until Moen, the namesake of our Moen brand, invented history's first single-handle mixing valve so that anyone could adjust the temperature of their water precisely to their needs. You could say it was the most significant change in the experience with water in millennia. With one hand, you get to control the temperature of your water in your environment. But now, water is about to undergo a much more radical transformation, unlike ever before, and be plugged into the internet and disrupted with smart technologies. And water, and our relationship to it in our homes, will never be the same. You might say this is the most interesting time to be in plumbing in more than 4,000 years. And being an expert in water, as we are, has never been more relevant. This is even more true because the value of water today is on the rise. It may be the most common resource on Earth, but it is also the most precious to us humans whose bodies and brains are 70% composed of the stuff. And people know it is at risk. Day zero in Cape Town, droughts across the U.S. and elsewhere, Flint water quality crisis, aging U.S. infrastructure leading to less trust in the home water supply, Pacific Ocean garbage patch, water quality insecurity in much of China. Water, you might say, and after many millennia, is having a moment that impacts us all because water has designed and continues to design our world and our lives, from where we live to how we live. We all work for Moen, the brand started by that inventor of better water experiences, and after 80 years of innovation has become the #1 faucet brand in America. Generation after generation of knowledge and expertise handed down and built upon to transform an industry. And yet, with all that experience, even we didn't really know the full extent of what we truly provide until we asked ourselves a previously unasked, curious question. How much water do we serve? Not how many customers, but how much water? We did the calculation and found a surprising answer. Each year in just the United States, more than 1.5 trillion gallons of fresh water flows through Moen fixtures. 1.5 trillion gallons every year. Not including the water we also serve in China, Canada, Mexico, and elsewhere. So we realized that we are a global water experience company who just happens to make faucets. Our decades of experience make us experts in water experience. And we realized that we had an opportunity to not only make things more beautiful in our styles, but more smart in our designs for the importance and beauty of water itself. We realized that nobody was taking on the higher responsibility, given where the awareness and value of water is going, or the opportunity. The EPA reports that 40 out of 50 U.S. states anticipate water shortages in just 6 years. It's an opportunity for someone in our category to move to where the consumer is and is going to be, and in the process, distinguishing and deepening our leadership. Because for today's emerging consumer, what you do is as important as what you sell. What you stand for matters more than just trying to sell them something. As the leader, we can make a difference. Let's start with what we have already done. We have created and are selling the best digital shower in the market. It is not only smart and precise and puts the consumer in perfect control, it also lets you be smarter by stopping the water flow until you are ready to use it. No more thoughtless waste. So that's a great start on our future. We will continue to invest in great style, we will deepen our investments and expand our thinking to make our products smart. And together, style and smarts will deliver great water experiences. In all of this, to lead our industry and be led by our consumers, we will build our positioning for Moen as a hero for beautiful water. And if you think about it, this is exactly what Al Moen did 80 years ago. Through smarts and curiosity, taking action to create better experiences with water. We are the next in line to build on that legacy towards the future, and one of the most dynamic moments of opportunity in the history of water itself. I cannot wait to build this future with you. In fact, you and we are already doing it.